The movie I wanted to see for a long time, but because this particular movie wasn't showing in nearby theater, so I have been waiting. But finally today, I decided to see from Amazon streaming, and so I saw that, and the movie is called Drive My Car. And Drive My Car is based on Haruki Murakami's short story, and I did already some video about that. And that I was saying, wow, like only 40 some pages to the 3 hours movie, there's lots of added stuff probably, and that's very true. I think the movie is completely, enhanced, I would say, from the short story. I think the skeleton is there from the short story, but I think it is much more expanded and deeper, I would say, a deeper content. And movie itself, I think, very emotional and kind of a surprising. Yeah. So many stories in there, and also location-wise, this particular production at Hiroshima, it's going all the way to Hiroshima, like a place where atomic bomb was, dropped, and near the sea. So there's a beautiful scene there, and also it goes to the Hokkaido too, and so it's all over Japan, and each actor has, I think, tremendously shining moments in there, and it was very nice that they have this time to act their skills, and so that was very nice. And Uncle Vanya, I think in the short story it just mentioned this briefly or whatever, but definitely this movie, Uncle Vanya played a big role. I think for audience, for example, I think it helps that if you know the story of Uncle Vanya, and this is a story about the people are serving this patriarchy, the professor, and but at the end they get very disappointing situation where Uncle Vanya himself got a little bit disappointed, hoping that everything was going to be okay and good, but nothing. But I think toward the end, Sonia, who is the Uncle Vanya's sister's daughter, and telling him that we have to live, and even though we have tremendous difficulty in living, we really have to live, and that's Uncle Vanya. So I think it pretty much echoes the whole movie's story as well, and so it's very surprising to me, because I thought, from the short story, I thought that maybe they added a little bit here and there, but no, it's not that. I think it's completely, the new meaning, new, it's like if you want to make a movie, you want to make it enjoyable for audience, and so there's no hint of this dull moment. I think it's from the beginning to the end. It's completely kind of you are absorbed in the movie, and you are surprised how this 3 hours movie moved quickly and very fast. But I think mostly I would say what I have to say about this movie is that Ryusuke Hamaguchi's screenwriting and also directing, I think that was fantastic. That was something I kind of expected, that he did a great job, but yeah, this one is, I think, probably more than anything he did before. It is something that he tried to make this movie to be dense and enjoyable and emotional, and also some cultural connection to the, like Uncle Vanya, and the Waiting for Godot, which is used a little bit in the beginning, and so I would say, yeah, this is more or less like a heavy movie. I got a little bit tired, not because of the length of the movie, but the emotional involvement when you're watching this. You get so much emotionally, like a swayed or very, very tremendously strong moments there, and therefore you kind of after watching this, kind of exhausted, and you really think that you kind of sit back and relax and think about the movie. I just saw that a couple of hours ago, and I thought, wow, I'm so tired. Well, I have to think about it a little bit, but now, a couple of hours later, I'm talking. So anyway, yeah, I think Ryusuke Hamaguchi, I would say, if he continuously make the movie, I think he will be the great film director. And one thing that I really felt is like this is more or less like to me it's like too ambitious. So it's like a packed, all these different elements in that movie. And so, as I said, it's like sometimes it's maybe a little bit too much. I'm not sure about that. I think it could be a good movie, even though you didn't add so many different elements in there. Still, it's a very good movie, but he did add lots of different stuff. And yeah, so that was a little bit surprising. But I hope this one will be seen by other people, so that you get a different perspective of this Japanese film. I would say Asian film, because in this Uncle Vanya segments, there's a lot of Asian, different languages actors there, like Korean and Chinese and other languages, and I don't know what the other language is. And also, I kind of noticed is that Ryusuke Hamaguchi had an homage to the Korean films. I think Korean films has tremendous popularity, TV program and also movies as well, and very, very highly respected film industries there. And definitely this one is like as well as the homage to the Haruki Murakami's short story, but also I think homage to the cultural superiority in the Korean film industry. I really felt that that is the case because many situations there's a lot of Korean respect of Korean culture here and there, and so yeah, that was very, very nice. So anyway, so I just saw that couple hours ago, and my processed, mind is not good. So, but I think if you have a chance, I think I really want you to see that film. It's it's very different from the other films that I have seen this year. So I think you will enjoy it. Okay, bye.